this is the Psychic Sleuth, and today I'm going to be doing Karina McClerkin, and I hope that I'm saying that right. I never like to butcher names, but sometimes if I never hear them with my ears, I have a really hard time seeing and pronouncing, so forgive me if I say it wrong. It's not out of disrespect like people always say. I'm not good at pronouncing things as I read them. Also, I have sweatshirts, t-shirts, whatever. I'm going to put the link below. And, if you're not a part of the Psychic Sleuth podcast, please join. I put a lot of stuff in there that I don't, that I sometimes don't put on YouTube. That's where my pool and random list is, because it's constantly being updated, so it's hard to make a video for that. But I might try to figure something out or figure a way to do it. So I actually made this video once before, and I apologize to the people that saw it. Somehow my reading got deleted when I went to crop a picture. Like, I had already uploaded it, and then or was uploading it, and I realized, hey, this picture needed to be cropped, and I went back and somehow I deleted my reading. So also I'm having to do this on my phone, so it's a little different than normal, thanks to whatever I'm using to edit. I have to use my phone. It's not working on my computer, even though it's compatible. For some reason, I don't know if it's the fact that I'm recording on the webcam or what. So if I want to make better videos, I'm having to do it on my camera until I figure something else out, or on my phone. With that being said, I'm going to start adding this song that someone told me really reminded them of what I do. And so that's going to be on my videos from now on. So just bear with me. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Okay, so this is my reading on Karina, October 23rd, 2017, and April 25th, 2019. The first time I did it, I was not even aware that it was her. Someone asked me to do it that had followed me, and since then, her and I have become friends, but she didn't tell me a name or anything. She just gave me a picture. The first reading's not that long, so readings can have past, present, and future. Things can also be symbolic and have more than one meaning. Sometimes not everything will fit a reading, as I do get interconnects. So some stuff in here may not fit Karina, but this one seemed pretty focused. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Keep that in mind. And sometimes, as I'm noticing, when they give or describe an area, it can be a reference point. So not necessarily in that exact area, but close by. So, October 23rd, 2017, first thing I saw was her walking down a street. It's dark. She's looking over her shoulder. This may be symbolic, or the way she felt in life. So it may not be she actually was, but it could be the way she felt in life, constantly looking over her shoulder. Also show needles and bottles, the bottles that you stick them in, like, that they draw the stuff out of. I don't know what they're called. So it could be symbolic as well, just for drugs. I told the month of August. Now, months, as we know, can be connected to her or someone else. Something, specific that happened. I see a man that she knew, that they would do drugs together. Looks darker skinned, but not too dark. Maybe tannish, thuggish looking. Getting an A initial and an R. Initials may be connections or whatever, and not always a person. Also a T. So, trying to make sense of the visions, maybe she felt disoriented. I don't know if she was ever known to walk alone, but I keep seeing her walking alone. I keep seeing her walking, and then she gets in the car with these two guys. She knew, come on, let's party, they say. Older style car. Feel things went wrong somehow. Asked about rivers. I was shown flowing water. The area I saw was an embankment with small rocks like pebbles. Trees to my left. I'm facing the water. This tree is split. I saw a split tree. It's weird because I don't see her in water in this reading. Maybe halfway. But it can be a place where water seems to accumulate. This river is kind of on the outskirts. It's off a highway, like sort of a little bit of a curvy road. The river runs along the road. Getting number 55. This is a curvy road. River runs along it, outskirts of town. The embankment has little pebbles. She is to the right facing the river of the split tree is what I keep seeing, or somewhere close to that. At that time, I saw 2 hikers walking with a stick, so maybe hiking in the area. Hearing bend, the word bend, like around the bend. A blue bandana, either someone wore it or it's sometimes symbolic for a gang or both. I heard sexual assault, strangulation, and OD, but get like thrown out like trash, but she's okay. Struggles with no more addiction or life. I don't know why I saw books. If it's symbolic somehow, maybe college or education near by. That's usually what the symbol means, is that there's some kind of school or that someone's going to school. But in this case, I think that maybe there's a school not far by, not far away. But I'm okay. Gives me a female, like a mother figure. Now this can be someone that acted like her mom and she thought of like her mom as well. Yellow and red roses says, I'm sorry, but I'm okay. Please know I'm okay. She has tears. Something about pebbles is significant, and the tree. April 25th, 2019. I'm hearing cupcakes, so I don't know if she liked them or if there's some type of celebration that just came up or passed. She shows me licking the frosting, or it can be a name of someone, like a nickname or something like that as well, or symbolic. She is talking about not making the right choices in her life as a young adult, hearing words sticky situations, hearing rough circumstances, seeing lots of jerseys. So I don't know if she liked to wear them or someone did, or if it's connected to someone who's involved. Also, see like tan pants that sag and white tennis shoes. Taken to a house or residence, says that lots of things go on there, says it's not a good place to be. Shows me young girls that shouldn't be there. Shows me drugs, coke and needles. Sorry, trying to be sensitive. And she talks about a blonde girl that knew something that introduced her to either people or that place. Number 15, she said that she was one that had fire inside. I see her kind of taking selfies. I don't know if she liked to do that or not. But then she shows me someone that wears a blue bandana. Connection to all of this, it's folded and tied around the head. Now, sometimes bandana can be symbolic for mafia connection, or they just are known to wear it, or both. Also told something about it's his house, the initial G. Here, like name Angel or similar. And I see leather jackets, like leather bikers wear. Something with flames on the back. I wonder if that's Hell's Angels. I don't know if they're in Indiana. That just came to me. That looks like white writing. And bike that looks to be a darker color. Initial A, and hearing sounds like or similar to Aaron. Hearing the words ride or die. Seeing connection to money, lots of money. Hearing connection to prostitution ring. Hearing the words sleeves, like tattoos. So I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure that's what it meant by the sleeves, like someone that's sleeved or has sleeves. Shows me a crescent moon. Some of the sounds eerily to Delphi Auto-Write, so maybe some of that came in, maybe some of her or the same people are connected to Delphi, but the reason why I say that is some of the stuff that I'm describing. Now, remember in Delphi I got multiple cases, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it is connected, but it could be. But you know, in Delphi I got a lot of multiple cases, past, present, and future. So keep that in mind. Feels like possible, you know, like I was saying, same connection to for some reason, or that sort of crowd. Hearing Aryan Brotherhood, hearing lies, people tell lies, lots of lies, and I hear he's lying. Says that's not how it all went down. She's got a spark about her. I don't know if she was like that in life, but she gets fired up. She shows me this man smokes, and I'm trying to see her like passed out or out of it. And I see that he has his hair short, but also long. Sometimes it looks differently sometimes. And the connection to the color green. I see her kind of on the couch and she's laying her head back. So I don't know if she's sleeping, but I feel like she's sort of out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I hear the words accidental. I know you need answers, she says to her family. I keep seeing all these little pebbles and running water and a bridge. I think a bridge that goes over water and the letter P. Hearing the words building blocks. Hearing color white. The color white. Hearing something isn't right. Hearing like this was something that happened and had to be covered up to cover their asses. I see lots of people going in and out of the house. This looks like a fence surrounds it, and I see green grass. And she's playing, or she's saying park-like. I feel like she's maybe near a park, not in, but close by. Or you pass on the way, but hearing park everyone knows. Feel like maybe tweakers frequent this park. I see lots of trees and bushes and these little rocks that keep saying pebbles. And she shows me sand in her hand and it's wet. And it has bits of like rocks and shells in it. She doesn't show me in water, but close by it. Think possible covered or buried. There's a connection to fire I'm not sure about. I keep hearing words springs. Then she says water babbles like babbling brook. The letter W and the letter H. Hearing Ellis. He's connected somehow. I don't know if she liked the color purple, but I see purple around her. The month of September. I feel like there are other girls missing in connection to these people. Mistakes that were made that had to be taken care of. Fire engine, so that's kind of weird. As I'm typing, I can see a fire department uniform with a badge. I hear words, deep pockets, and connections, and I hear like others connected that are higher up. Hearing words, cover up. Hearing word, primrose. Trying to zone in a bit on where she is, but it's not too clear. The color blue, for some reason, with hearing words, enemy mine. I know that's an old movie, but it could have a different meaning and be symbolic, like someone that was her enemy that maybe she didn't expect to be. I know this type of street or freeway that wraps around it. I don't know if that makes sense, but hearing the words Heathcliff or something that sounds like that, and the area honestly doesn't feel too secluded, but secluded enough. Hearing words central. I don't know why as I'm typing word dumping ground, but I keep seeing buildings and stuff close to the area, but yet this area is alone, if it makes sense. Someone has a limp a bit when they walk and they're on the taller side, like a gangster walk is the only way I can explain it. I don't know if it's from an injury or the way that they, or that way, but connection to baggy pants, and then t-shirt hangs out of the back pocket. Hearing again, that's not the way it happened at all. Hearing please don't listen, that's to her family. Someone is cleaning up, covering up, and someone I described, and they do it when something goes wrong. But I hear she's not the only one there. There's more close by. Now I'm seeing more like a wooded area, like around a park or near a park, and a creek that runs through it, some type of water, flowing water. And I'm shown this dam or dam area, or what because it's like water pouring like out of a waterfall, but it's not a waterfall. It's like a spillway or a dam. It's long and across the water. It's long and across, and the water pours out into another bigger part of water. She's showing me a red cardinal. This can be a name or something she sends, or just a sign she's okay. Hearing the words punks. I don't know if that's what they're known as or is called, but she calls them that. Hearing words rough riders. Getting connection to B, but I feel this blondish girl is important. Like she knows what happened, maybe afraid to say anything. But I also feel she's a bit strung out. That's Karina's words. I feel that's kind of how she talked. Hearing the words ghetto style, but in a cute way. She was one that didn't take no SHIT. And she's seriously showing me a strong woman. She got mixed up in not so great things. And I'm hearing I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got myself into this situation. Sorry for the hurt, pain, and anger, and the sleepless nights. Thank you for fighting for me. Hearing words corrupt as I'm typing this. Hearing I never meant for any of this to happen. Thought I was invincible as a young girl. Number 2. I don't know why she shows so that number 2 can be 2 months, 2 years, month of February. You get it. Or something else, a road or something. I don't know why she shows me hills, but not big hills, but small, like a hilly area. Just hills and green, so maybe to validate an area. like weird. I feel like she's not out of town really, but in a way she is. Like it does feel secluded where she is. As I'm typing, I can hear a lot of birds. But this is known especially to these guys, so by them specifically. They're a 2-lane road or something that looks like one. Hearing words Jack and the beanstalk can be symbolic or something in a name. Name Charles or sounds like Charles. Word okay, she says red, blue, and white. And which makes me think of an American flag, which can be a connection to an area or symbolic of military, cop, firefighter, politician, etc. Hearing that they know what goes on there. Like I keep getting reference to little fish, but bigger fish make money from it. And I see brown signs and I see the word lake. So maybe one in vicinity. She says, even if you never find me, I need you to know that I am okay, safe, but I know you need to, so I'm trying. Letter K. That could be for her first name or something else. I hear Kilpatrick. I've gotten that before, so I don't really know if it fits here. I know that I relate it to a juvie facility that I know about, so it is possible that it could relate to a juvie facility, because I know one that's called that. So she shows me a man with dirty blonde hair, and keeps like spinning a shirt in circles like this, like messing with it. I don't know exactly what it means. It's a white t-shirt. Hearing words DEA and the words drug bust. And after I did this reading, and I was sent information on a drug bust that happened, and it did involve someone that I had said at the beginning of this. It was a nickname, and so that could be saying the same people are involved. And I'm seeing rocks, but I don't know if they fit maybe in an area, like more of a pile of rocks. Hearing word rainbow, but she shows me an actual rainbow, so it can be symbolic or the name of something or a sign from her. I feel like she was very much a rainbow, like a rainbow though. Many different shades, she says. Keep hearing loud motors like trucks or motorcycles, hearing loud mufflers, seeing a reference to needles again. And she's not showing me how she passed, but I keep getting that drugs were involved in some way. She's fading, and I get the word brazen or something similar. So thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and being here and following me. I just wanted to get this out there. I know it's taken a really long time to get her reading actually out, but I wanted to get permission. I wanted to make sure it was okay. And, you know, I was hopeful that it may spark someone's idea of an area. So, thank you. I appreciate you. Till next time.